Welcome back to Golden Optic Gaming. It took me a little while last night, but I figured out the non-Steam launchers problem is not a fix that I like, but it works. So let's just get into how to do this. I'm gonna quickly run through some of the stuff that we've already done in a previous video. So first of all, we need to install Steam. This will, as you know, this does not actually install Steam. It just does compiles the installer together. So we'll sudo apt install Steam and put our password in. And it'll start downloading and installing everything on 2504 that we need. I don't know why I want to call it 2505. Because it sounds better maybe, but okay. So it's just telling you a little bit about 32-bit libraries that you need. This installer, I think, installs them for you. Let's see, we need to make sure Wayland is on as well. So let me do my little cheat method. Sudo apt install Genie. This is for those who don't want to use Nano or Vim. So I'm going to sudo apt install Genie. Let's go ahead and put the yes switch in there so it just goes ahead and installs it. Okay, so here we need to sudo Genie, etc. GTM3 custom. So we'll go here and we're going to change a couple things. So right here, I'm going to go where it says Wayland enabled. We're going to take out that comment and put in true. And this isn't the only thing that we have to do. So let's save that. Then we have to go into, we have to make a change in grub, I believe. So let's see. Uh, Wayland, and it doesn't matter what version you look up. Let's see, scroll down a little bit. Hmm. Surprised it didn't have the thing right here, but so let's open this up and accept all. I just need one thing. Let's see. That's not it. That's not it. I knew it wasn't gonna show what I needed. It never does, cause it did have it where I know what I put wrong. NVIDIA. That's why. All right, so should be here. And it's verifying if I'm human. I am. Okay, so still doesn't have what I need. That's it usually does like Chat GPT stuff that shows me what I need. You have to actually change something in. Okay, we did that. Yeah, I cannot find what I need. Of course I can't. It, it would only happen now when I need it. Let me see. Oh, now it wants to come up here. Okay. So we need to change this in Grub. So yeah. So we need to make this line in Grub needs to change. So Genie. I can't think this morning. Etc. Default Grub. All right. So open that up. And we'll go down to this line right here. Grub command Linux default equals, and just drop that in there like that. We'll save it, close this out. We need sudo update grub, and okay, once we do this, we need to reboot. I'm just gonna reboot. Okay, so we are back in our system, and we need to check to see if we are actually indeed in Wayland. So let's check. And what you can do is you can come here and grab this here, this code, xdg underscore session underscore type. So we'll drop this in here, paste it, and boom. Okay, it says Wayland. So we're in Wayland. So now we need to install Steam. So let's get Steam installed. Install. And just try to run through this as quickly as I can. Not meaning to be too fast, but I did another video that does mostly all of this stuff except for install the NonSteamLaunchers. So we need to get NSL installed and see if we can get it working. Let's log into Steam, sign in. No, Steam's like, why does dude sign into Steam like 100 times a day? We'll get logged in here. All right, I guess I'll share. Okay, I don't need to do that. Get out of here. I'll submit results and finish. All right, so we got Steam. Let's change our settings. Set Steam interface. Interface turn. Steam runs when the computer starts. Now, all right, go here. Let's install. Good on Ninja Turtles like we always do, because it's like super small. Yeah, I was doing something one day, and because most of the friends that are on my Steam are my son's friends. They're all adults now, and so they're like, "Hey, why is your dad playing Paw Patrol?" So I use Ninja Turtles instead. So we'll get that installed. So what I found is the non-Steam launchers. And let's go ahead, and while that's doing that, let's get the other stuff done. That is too. That background is like blazing. Yeah, cover selected. All right, so we don't need to see that. All right, first things first, let's get installed. So sudo apt install get. Put my password in. So, all right, so we got that. Let's pull down the Git repository that we need. The clones, git clone this. Okay, so that's downloaded. Let's repair it or reset it. Not repair it. It resets it to a kind of previous version. All right, so okay, so Ninja Turtles is installed, and what we need to see is Control H. We need to go into Steam, Debian installation, because this is where it places it, and that's what we need to point to, Steam apps. So we need Compat data to be here. So we have our Compat data here, so that's good. All right. In a previous video, I said you had to put on Proton hotfixes. I don't think you do. I don't think it even reads them. So this is almost done. So I think we got to build it next. actual instructions. I can't think this morning. It's really early. I haven't had my coffee. I didn't have my fake sugar to go in my coffee in the house because I ran out. But I keep extra in the car. Okay, Mason. So let's build this with Mason. Oh, crap. Oh, I haven't had my coffee. Okay, we got to install dependencies first. This is 2505. Yeah, so we got to install the dependencies. Like trying to build a house without bricks here. Okay, so we get those errors. That's normal. It's fine. All right, so get this. So I'm trying to get way ahead of myself. I'm not awake. I was up late last night, and then I get up early. Trying to get this done before work. Got like an hour and 20 minutes before I have to actually be working. So yeah, my job is I never know what the day is gonna bring. But like, hey, what are you doing today? I don't know. Depends on what's going on. So I never know. Okay, so all the dependencies are installed, and now we can build with Mason. Mason builds. Like, what are you doing? You can't build stuff without. You can't make a cake without the ingredients. Okay, so that turned out good. So we can build it with Ninja now. So Ninja minus capital C build. So build that, and I have to copy and paste this other part because I couldn't remember to save my life. Okay, so this one. Okay, so that's done. So let's install it. So Gamescope is installed. Right now we need to install Decky, and you actually just have to go here, click on this, Control A for all this. Control A, Control C, Alt Tab, back over here. I didn't Alt Tab. All right, well, I gotta run this twice because I didn't sudo su. So that'll do that. It'll drop me into the root, and then I have to run it again. So you just run it twice. You can just type sudo su and it'll automatically do it. It'll do it the first time. Okay, so cd, let's go up and then exit. I can't close it all the way out, but that's fine. It's fine. All right. So now we got Decky installed. So now we should be able to install. Should be installed NSL now. Let me just make sure that is. This is the older version of the script. It's not. I don't have all this in there. All right. So yeah. So NonSteamLaunchers. I'm going to try them the traditional way. Not traditional, but the normal way, without changing my without changing the script, and see if this works. So, all right, so 5 days ago, and this is the non-modified version. So, cd downloads, and you can just right-click this. You don't have to do it this way, and extract. Oops, non. Okay, so I extracted that. Cd non. So you make our files executable. So plus x NSL plugin tab, capital I. All right, so I made that executable. Chmod plus x non Steam tab. Put an S in tab. All right, so let's do the NSL plugin first. All right, so yes. Okay. And I'm not sure if you have to say yes or no to game, switch to game mode, because it's not gonna switch to game mode. You have to actually put that switch into games if you wanted to switch to game mode as a command. I might have to make a video on how to do that later. But right now we're just trying to get the libraries to work. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's take a libraries. I'm going to type L in there. All right, so and I'm gonna install all I can. All right, so let's make this bigger and let's try to install whatever I can. I don't know if I installed all this or not on my other one, but we'll see. And before I do this, I want to get into show you what it looks like in Steam right now as before we do any of this. Okay, and you can see there's nothing installed now because it doesn't have the locations here. If it was installed, it would have locations. But okay, so let's go back to Steam. Let's go to library, and for some of the things that we want to install, like we want to install EA. It's not installed right now. Epic is not installed. Uh, GOG Galaxy is not installed, so you can see that these things are not installed right now. But we're going to try to install them and see if we can fix that. All right, so we'll hit this. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go grab my coffee. You can see right here it is installing them in the place. Let's see. I saw it where it said it was installing. It is installing in the place where, okay, right here. .local share Steam apps compact data non-SteamLaunchers. That is not where we wanted it to go. We wanted it to go here, but maybe it'll create some symbolic links for us to it. See, it should be in here, but it's not. Instead, it is. Let me make this bigger so you can see. Okay, this is where we wanted it. We wanted it in Debian installation, Steam apps, compact data. Instead, what we get, because this is where Steam Deck stores it at, is Steam compact data. So it's over here. But we'll see if this trick works. And if not, we'll have to use the modified version of this install. Okay, now it's finishing up. So here's scanning. It's going to run check for the plugin, and it's going to restart. Well, it's going to attempt to restart Steam, but it's not. It's going to close it down. Error searching for game ID. onSteamLaunchers.on render. Okay, restarting Steam. And once this finishes out, it'll go back to the downloads folder. That's when we know we can restart Steam ourselves. Alright, so that's done. So let's do this. Steam minus reset, and put an and in there so you can still use your terminal if you like, or you can just start Steam. But let's start it up. Now, I don't expect these things to be here. If they are, be a miracle. We'll be happy, but let's check. Okay, so NVIDIA's not here. That isn't here. That isn't here. that's not here. Okay, so you see there's a pattern that these did not install. But what I'm going to do is, okay, so let's exit out of Steam. Okay, and this is where it gets tricky. You have to have like an installation of Steam somewhere where you can grab the VDF file. So I'm gonna go here. I have my little Ubuntu that I usually do stuff on. So here, Steam Debian installation. It will be in user data. User data. You'll go in here and you go to config and shortcuts. So this is, let me see what size this is. Yeah, this is what I want. It's a 21.2 kilobytes. So I'll copy this and then we'll go over here. Where am I going? Steam, Debian, um, user data. That's my user ID. Drop this in here. And how big is this? This is probably 13 something or something like that. Yeah, 13. So paste, replace. Let's see. All right, now it says the 21. So let's start Steam again and see if it's there. That may or may not be. I just figured this out last night, but I did install this stuff to my actual Debian home, but I just want to see if this worked. And they are here, so that's how you do that. So all this stuff is in here now. It's showing up. That's how you do it. It's not a way I like, but it works to get this stuff installed. Not that that isn't even a thing anymore. But yeah, all these are installed now. So like if I wanted to launch them, I could launch them, but that's how you do it. Crunchyroll's installed. I don't have the icons, but do have the launchers installed, so that's good. So say when it'll launch, I ain't launching EA. And with these installed, it already has everything that you would have to do manually should already be here for you. All the commands, all that is already in here. It has a target, it has a start in, it has a launch. And if you, yeah, this is where I'm gonna end this video. Try not to make it too long, but that is how you get your non-Steam launcher icons to pop up in Steam Deck. It's not a way that I like, but it is a quick way to get this done. And I ran through the whole process of doing Gamescope and stuff like that because for some reason it wants to be installed on. But it probably doesn't have to be. You could probably just do this normally. Just do install Steam, install the non-Steam launchers, and then just grab a shortcut .vdf from somewhere. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy gaming.